Good day, everybody. Well, I'm coming to you from Bangkok Hospital in Pattaya after my motorbike accident 2 weeks ago. I couldn't take the pain anymore in my back. I thought I had just a knot in my back and shoulder. And after talking with my neighbor and my lady friend, they both convinced me not to go to the Bangkok Drag Avenue last weekend on my motorbike and come get an x-ray instead. So, I've heard a lot about the Thai hospitals, everything from being good to bad. It all depends on what hospital you go to, obviously. You go to a government-owned hospital or a city-run, kind of like going to a county hospital there in the States, except probably not as bad. I'm at a privately owned hospital, Bangkok Hospital Pattaya. It is pretty much 5-star. So I walked in here on a Saturday afternoon to get an x-ray. I was greeted at the reception desk. I sat down for just a short bit of time and was quickly brought into a waiting room to get an x-ray. So I had an x-ray within the first hour, sat down for another 20 minutes, and then I had a consultation with the doctor. Within an hour and a half, I was already well on my way. 2 hours, I'm in my room. After the consultation with the doctor, he laid out some options for me. Told me that I did in fact have a fractured rib, number 4 and 5, and that I seemed to have a clot on my lung. I asked him, if I had gone untreated and just toughed this out like I normally do all my injuries that I've gotten over the years. I said, what would have been the outcome if I just toughed it out? Could I have done anything to make this better? And he said, no, you probably would have collapsed your lung and you possibly would have died. So it is a good thing that I did come in. Internal injuries are not anything to scoff at. Now, I was on my motorbike. I bumped into another rider and was high-sided onto my right side of my body and my bike. The bike suffered minor scratches and a broken mirror, and I had just what I thought the wind knocked out of me. 4 days of suffering at home. I couldn't move, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. Again, just attributed it to a normal accident that I've gotten over the years, snowboarding, mountain biking, falling off of mountains and over cliffs 20 feet onto a pile of rock. I've been through the ringer. I've never wrecked a motorcycle. This was a simple little high side, and I scraped my leg and scraped my shoulder. I didn't think anything of it. But, 2 weeks later, like I said, I ended up with a stabbing pain in my back underneath my shoulder blade and mid-back area. A friend of mine suggested let's not massage. You might have some problems, which was a good idea. A friend of mine came and visited me Friday night before I come to the hospital. She gave me a little bit of a rub down on the back, and it really hurt, and I couldn't have her push down too hard on my right side. I just wanted that knot worked out, and nothing seemed to help. Saturday morning was another unbearable day, and instead of hopping on my Kawasaki and driving up to Bangkok another 3 hours to the drag strip, where I'd be walking around all day, nowhere to sit down really and relax, and it would be going on until midnight, I knew I would be miserable. And I took the advice of my friends, and I came into the hospital. It's not easy for me to take myself to the hospital, but I knew that the hospitals here were much better equipped and much better service. My buddy suggested coming down here to Bangkok Hospital, as it's privately owned and the best one in the city. He had been here 20 years. He's been through a few of the hospitals, so he knows. So, as I said, I came in here. I was in and out of the emergency waiting room. Within 2 hours, I'm in a room. The room itself is bigger than my condo. The bathroom is bigger than my condo bathroom. Tile and marble. The only thing I don't have is a little kitchen to cook on. If the sliding doors open, I'd be able to enjoy a balcony twice the size as the one I got at home. I know this is going to cost a little bit of money, but if you're smart, you have insurance here. Now, foreign insurance is fine, but they don't work as well here. So, on the advice of my visa agent, I went down to AGI on Soy 13 there, down in Pattaya. I talked to Jay. Now, Jay had set me up. I was ready to get insurance for my motorcycles and health insurance for myself. The insurance that you get on your vehicles, it's a supplemental insurance. It's just basically a PL and PD. It takes care of you and your driver very minimally, or you and the other driver. So I got health insurance as well. Now, in my family history, we don't have a lot of ailments taking us into the hospital. What we have is family history of heart attack and my personal history of accidents. So as far as injuries, I needed an insurance that would cover my injuries. I knew that if I was to get hurt, it's going to be hurt on the motorbike by my own doing or by somebody else's doing, and they probably won't have insurance. So I made sure in my medical insurance that I have accident coverage. I'm with Pacific Cross. My insurance was, what was it, $57,000 for the year. And I'll figure out the calculations there, but it really was, I think it boiled down to about $1,600 a month. I'm sorry, $1,600 a year. So I believe I've paid it. My half year payment, I think, was 27,000 baht, which is what, just over $700, $800, somewhere like that. So yeah, it was like about a $1,600 a year policy, and that'll take care of all ailments and anything bad that might come along. So my deductible is 40,000 baht, which is the first $600. I figured if I'm paying insurance, I'm not going to a shit hospital. I'm going to go to a good hospital. first 40,000's coming out of me anyways. That's just one night here. I've been getting some incredible treatment. The staff here is amazing. The food is actually pretty good. Small portions, albeit, but still, you know, you get a salmon, nice salmon fillet, that was really good. I have had my friends come and visit me, which has been really nice, knowing I'm not alone. It's good to know I got friends here. I got friends that care. I had my Thai lady friends come. One stayed with me overnight. My first friend came over. She stayed with me overnight. She helped me pay my rent. Went and took care of my errands for me. Picked up things at the condo for me. Another friend showed up out of the blue with a bunch of stuff for me. Fruit and coconut, and come back with cookies for me. She's a wonderful friend too. I had two other lady friends stop by here, lift my spirits for the day, and remind me to get better, that I've got a birthday party to go to. Which is coming up on December 12th, is my birthday. I was hoping to be able to get on the motorcycle and hit the road on the Harley for a couple of weeks. I don't exactly know how this healing process is going to go. I've never experienced 5 fractured ribs and a tube in my lung. I've missed several events since this has happened. Since the accident happened, I missed the party Friday night, more drag races Saturday, Sunday. That was just the first weekend. Last weekend I missed more drag racing up at Bangkok Drag Avenue, and it looks like I might be missing more racing this weekend. I know there's always next year. I know the events coming. They keep coming. I'm trying to get on my bike, get a road tour in. Our road ride was canceled this weekend. Would have been canceled for me anyways. But my whole thoughts on the Thai hospitals, I'm really pleased with it. You know, you don't wait long in the waiting room, and they take care of you very well. I'm not sure what the bill's going to be. My friend Thassa keeps telling me, wait till you see the bill. No, it's okay. Insurance is taking care of it. It is what it is. I'd much rather pay for medical service here. Cheaper, better. Right now, this is like, I've been in here since Saturday. What is today? I think today is Thursday. Haven't been able to drop the kids off at the pool since I've been here. Everything is thrown off. Scheduling, anything. Oh my God. Oh. Been sitting in this bed for 5 days. Can't get up and walk. I'm very tired. I'm very bored. But like I said, all in all, my thoughts here at the Thai hospitals have been very good. I'm glad I chose Bangkok Hospital. I'm glad I came to the hospital. I'm not on holiday. I live here. So this is just a week out of my life. No big deal. I'll get back on the road and I'll get back out there, and I'll be bringing you more stuff. Just hang tight. And if you need medical attention, come to Thailand. Make a vacation out of it.